Hello YouTubers. So it's me again. I know it's been quite a bit of time. I actually had recorded a video before this one, but it had been so long and I have so much more information to talk about. If you guys want to go ahead and sit here on the ride along with me with this probably long video, I know, I'm sorry. I like to go into depth and I want you guys to really understand what's going on. If you do not want to watch the whole thing, go ahead and skip through. So sorry if I keep looking down. I'm actually looking at my notes. So the last time that I talked to you guys, I believe I was supposed to contact my fertility specialist when I started on my day 1 cycle for my period. So I ended up actually starting again. I want to say I don't remember. I want to say it was like 10:24 to 10:28, and then I started again 11:03 to 11:06. So I started 2 times. I guess it was like, I thought it was spotting, but I actually called my clinic and I spoke to the nurse. She talked to the doctor and they wanted me to go in and have a an ultrasound done. So when she was doing the ultrasound on 11/4, she had let me know that both my ovaries were at a different cycle. Don't know how it happened. She said that she had like never seen it. So she told me that my like left ovary was at cycle day 3 of a period, and my right ovary was at a cycle day 8 or 9, like ready for a fertile window, getting close to it at least. So she had not diagnosed, but she was in the thoughts of the fact that I might have PCOS. Basically that is either it stops you from having regular periods and or it stops you from ovulating monthly like you should. I do have regular periods every single month, so it was kind of strange to me that I did have a little bit of a peek through that came by. So she did want to put me on Metformin. I believe I did speak to you guys about that. I don't have the bottle here with me, but she had me taking that basically starting 1 time at night, and then once I got used to it, it'll be 1 time in the morning, 1 time at night. Then from there it's 1 in the morning, 2 at night. Following week, which should be the 4th week, was 2 in the morning and 2 at night. Oh, let me just say that that medication made me feel like crap, literally. Be very prepared on that one. I am actually still taking it because it actually helps me regulate my period and also helps with regulating a ovulation each month. So then she went in. I believe she told me to go ahead and contact her when I did start my period again. So I was a little bummed out because it had pushed us over a little bit longer than it should, and they are actually closed for a 2-week break for Christmas and New Year's. So basically the next time that I would have been starting would basically be in that time frame of their closing time for their office. And then so randomly here comes my period again on November 23rd. So she had me go, I called the office, sorry again, and then she had me go in on November 24th to go ahead and check an ultrasound. So when she checked the ultrasound, she said everything looked fine, that both my ovaries were at the same, pace and everything. So the metformin seemed like it was helping. So she said everything looked great. My lining, my uterine lining was great as well. So she had me actually start on this medication. I don't know if you can see it, Letrozole. I will go ahead and put it up on top. Basically it was, I have to start taking it. She had me that day start taking it. The second day, it's usually the 3rd, but she had me start on my day 2, and that was on 11/24. So I was supposed to be taking 2 tablets a day at the same time for 5 days. and basically that actually helps me ovulate. It makes sure that it pushes an ovulation through, so that way I can get ready for the IUI. So she also had me order my trigger shot. Trigger shot basically, I can go ahead and let you guys know what a trigger shot, because Google will probably be able to tell you a lot better than me. So let me look that up for you guys. So basically, the trigger shot injection, or the trigger injection, or the trigger shot, as it is also known as a hormonal injection used in fertility therapy. A trigger shot usually contains a hormone called human chronic gonadotropin. I don't know. It's basically HCG. So it basically gives me all of the symptoms of what a pregnancy would be. It's the hormone that you are supposed to have detected in your beta, I believe that's what it is, for your blood work and your urine sample when you do a test for pregnancy. And you will not have that hormone unless you are pregnant. If nothing shows and you're not pregnant, the only time it will show is obviously pregnancy. So that was actually injected into me so my body could kind of get used to the hormone in my body. So it would be getting me prepared for my insemination for that following day or two that was coming. So my right ovary had a follicle of I believe 19 centimeter, and then my left one had two. The biggest one was at an 18 centimeter, and there was a smaller one that I believe she said was like at an 11 centimeter. So she said that was great. And so I went and I did that. I went home pretty excited. She actually gave me my IUI appointment, which was supposed to be December 3rd. And then so then they called me from the clinic maybe 2 days after that, letting me know that the doctor was not going to be able to see me that day, and that they would be pushing over my appointment for an ultrasound on December 4th. And I was supposed to bring my trigger shot with me so they could go ahead and assist me with it, either let me know how to take it, and or they were going to be injecting it that day. So time went by, very excited. It was very nerve-wracking. So I get to my appointment on December 4th and feeling fine, everything. I go in to see my fertility specialist, and so she does an ultrasound, and she says, oh, I'm so sorry. So the follicles, like I said, the 18 and the 19, erase that. It was actually that day on December 4th that she looked at my ultrasound, and the right follicle was at a 19 centimeter and the left was at an 18 and also a 11. So she said everything was ready to go, and so she explained that she wanted to go ahead and have me do or take the trigger shot on Saturday night at 10 p.m. and make an appointment for me to be doing my IUI insemination at 10 a.m. on Monday morning, December 7th, and then have my husband go in for his collection at 9 a.m. So the Friday went by, and around 12 p.m. my appointment was at 9 a.m. with the specialist. So at 12 p.m. that same Friday, I started to feel a little weird. I actually started to feel some crampage in my lower abdomen area, and I haven't felt that in a while, just because I hadn't been ovulating like I should every month. And I started feeling, cervical mucus down there more than normal, and I was just like, okay, I'm actually ovulating. I feel like it's like not ovulating, but I feel like I was in my fertile window. So I actually took it's this right here. It is ovulation test strips, and basically I don't know if you could see it right here. It shows what it should be at, and I hope it's adjusting. So basically, if the testing line is lighter than the let me read it to you. Okay, so 2 pink lines will appear. You should ovulate within the next 24 to 48 hours. Intensely of lines may vary, or intensity of lines may vary. So basically, if the 2 pink lines are there, but the one that you basically the one that you dipped in your urine is darker than the control line that's already there, basically is stating that you are going to be ovulating in the next 24 to 48 hours. So that's an LH surge. So no LH surge basically is in there's 1 pink line, or the one that I dipped in for my urine is a lot lighter than the control line, then that means that it's still a negative and it's not time for ovulation yet. And then obviously no visible lines will appear, or something's wrong, then that means repeat the test or try another one, because it probably doesn't work. So basically that Friday I took a test, and I was at what it states peak. I do have my app. I use Pre-Mom, and it actually has like all my information, all my my testing strips and all that on there. So on 12/4 at 12:06 p.m. I took a test, and it came out at a 2.57, which was peak, because I took another one at around 9:56 p.m. that same day, and it was now going down to a 1.88. So I started freaking out. So at 12:16 when I took that first test and it was at the 2.57, I freaked out. So I called my clinic to try to contact them and let them know that like I was at peak, so I needed to go in ASAP, because that means I needed to do my IUI before I ovulated. No one answered. I called again. I left a voicemail. No one called. So all weekend I was pretty freaked out. I was like, whether should I take the trigger shot, because it's just going to give me hormones that I don't need if I have already ovulated. And so I decided just to go ahead and go through protocols and take the trigger shot. It wasn't bad. It was pretty scary to have to do it at home, but my husband went on and he was a champ. He gave me that shot. But on Monday, I called the clinic when it opened. No one answered. I left voicemails. No one answered. So we went a little bit earlier before his appointment at 9 a.m. because I felt there was no need for him to obviously give his collection. If I had already ovulated, there was not going to be an IUI. So I let the what is her name? The receptionist know if I could speak to the nurse, because I had already ovulated over the weekend and my IUI was that day on Monday the 7th. So then I went in to go speak to the nurse, and I let her know everything, and so she went to go speak to the doctor. So then the doctor wanted me to go ahead and be put on schedule before him to do an ultrasound to look at my follicles. So I explained to the doctor once I went into the room to go ahead and have my ultrasound done, and she checked my ovaries to see my right follicle, or not my right follicle, my right ovary had a follicle that looked like it was already collapsing. It was at, I believe she stated, at a 17 centimeter, which is good, but it started to already collapse. As she went over to my left ovary, she said she did not see anything. So if it's not more than one follicle, she obviously is not going to go in for the IUI, because it's pretty much not going to be a great shot. So I was very bummed, just because I feel like the timing was really wrong. The fact that she rescheduled my appointment for another day, I feel like it threw me off. I could have gotten my trigger shot done on December 3rd, my original appointment that she had given me, and then on December 4th I could have had the IUI done before my ovulation day on Saturday, since I peaked on Friday at 12:16. So it all pretty much just really sucked. She did ask me if me and my husband had intercourse during the weekend, which we had. So she was happy that I did take the trigger shot for my hormones to go ahead and, you know, do their thing. And she also prescribed me I'm also taking prenatals, but she had prescribed me that day the progesterone. I have to take this vaginally. It's not fun, but it is what it is. Basically, I have to take it 2 times a day, 1 in the morning, 1 at night. I will go ahead and let you know what this does. Let me look it up, because I just feel like it's a lot better. Okay, so sorry, so sorry. Give me a second. I'm trying to find an explanation for you guys where you guys will understand, because I will probably butcher it so bad. Okay, this medication is used to increase the levels of progesterone in women taking fertility treatments, because these treatments tend to decrease progesterone levels. Basically, if you are attempting to become pregnant, your doctor may recommend progesterone treatments. They can help support your pregnancy. They may also recommend if you've miscarried in the past or need hormonal support during the IVF and fertility and or other fertility treatments. So basically, I have miscarried in the past quite a few times, and so she felt that having this one step ahead in the game to go ahead and be able to carry my baby, it's not a 100% thing, you know, like guaranteed thing, but it can help dramatically if that's what my body was needing. So basically, it's just giving me more hormones in my body to go ahead and be able to carry, or to be able to have a healthy pregnancy. So I have to take that for, it was 2 weeks from that one Friday that I ovulated on December 4th. So she wants me to take it the 2 weeks up to then, so it'll be December 18th. And so she wants me to go ahead and take a pregnancy test on December 18th to see if it comes back positive. If whether it does or doesn't, she wants me to go ahead and call her the clinic to go ahead and let her know. So hopefully, with me having to take the trigger shot, also giving me the progesterone, being on prenatal, the letrozole, all that, hopefully we get lucky not having to do this IUI. It was a killer to us, because our 3-year married anniversary, so our wedding anniversary is actually December 9th, which is tomorrow. I'm filming, it's like 5 minutes to December 9th of our 3-year anniversary when we got married. So this IUI was actually supposed to be a little gift to each other, but everything happens for a reason. It just sucks because we were gonna actually be giving this our last shot before we took a little break, because I have been suffering from a hernia for quite a bit. I've gotten 2 surgeries prior to this one that I need coming, and on December 18th I actually am going to have my appointment with my surgeon, and whether or not that test comes back positive or negative. So if it comes back positive, I will be holding off on that surgery, and I'm going to be going through hell of a pain with the hernia and a pregnancy. But if it does come back negative, me and my husband have agreed that we are taking a little break from all this to go ahead and focus on me and healing my body with a 3rd hernia surgery. Hopefully everything turns out better than the last 2, and 3rd time's a charm. I will be taking quite a bit of time to go ahead and rest and heal my body. So I will let you guys know and keep you guys updated if I do go ahead and have that positive pregnancy test. I will most likely be doing a live pregnancy test video. Whether the outcome is good or bad, I wanted to go ahead and take you guys on that journey with me. So I think that is, so sorry, pretty much it. I have nothing else to really talk about, so I'm sorry for all this information if it was a little bit too much, but I wish you guys all the best. Please take care during this crazy time with COVID going on. It is not a very easy time of the year right now, and just keep safe. Here is my baby. Say hello. And yeah, so keep safe. Have a great holiday coming for Christmas or whatever you guys celebrate. Happy holidays. and have a safe New Year's. Take care, and hopefully I will see you guys soon. Love you guys. Thank you once again for all the support that you have given me. Bye, YouTubers. Heading to the fertility clinic to do my last ovulation before my IUI. Not sure if they're going to be putting in my injection for my trigger shot. Babe, are you nervous?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
Are you excited?
Yes, I am.
I just gotta pee.
I don't know what's gonna happen. But we will see what's gonna happen.
Bye, guys.
Ready? Hold your breath, one. That's good.
Sale, abdominal.
Good.
Despacito.
Pretty good?
Despacito.